to Beauty and the Beast. Let's take now a quick look at what we have in store on Disney SingStar.
Swingers, oh, the jungle VIP. Shut up, don't stop now. So try to hide it out. Listener. Just can't wait to be
there. SingStar Disney comes to PlayStation 2 this autumn, and I'm sure it's going to be a huge hit with kids this Christmas. If you're looking for something a little more rock and roll, I can tell you that we will be launching our first SingStar song packs in the Sing store with 2 classic collections from the legendary band Queen, each featuring 5 songs and available to download for €6.99 in September. We'll also be following up with a dedicated SingStar Queen title on PS2 later this year. Hopefully you agree that it's a very exciting time for not only SingStar, but also more generally, social gaming. To highlight this even more, I want to show you for the very first time something created out of our London studio. The studio behind the likes of SingStar and iTop. What they have created is something truly unique that not only highlights the power of both PlayStation I and PS3, but more specifically, what can be done with great technology and a little imagination. Let me introduce you to iPet. This magical application allows you to adopt your very own virtual pet and watch as he or she comes to life in your living room. You can stroke him or her, speak to him or her, you can even draw toys for him to play and watch them coming to life, all in 3D. So let's have a look at our little friend, iPet, in action. There you go. As you can see, iPad will be the next level of interactive fun for all the family. And we look forward to seeing it on PlayStation 3 next year. Now, moving away from social gaming and into something completely different. It's time for the last item of the evening, and one that can be certainly classified as a first. You may have heard of this game before, and some of you may remember a very short tech demo of it a couple of years ago at E3. But tonight is the first time you've truly seen this game. Allow me to unveil a truly groundbreaking game, Heavy Rain. To help explain this wonderful game to you, please welcome onto stage David Cage, President of Quantic Dream Studios, the developers behind Heavy Rain. David, take it away.
Hi, my name is David Cage. I'm the writer and director of Quantic Dream, of Heavy Rain, and CEO of Quantic Dream. After being silent for a while, we are proud to be here in Leipzig to tell you more about our game. Some of you may be familiar with my company, Quantum Dream. We are a French developer based in Paris. We created one of the first virtual actors with famous singer David Bowie in a game called The Nomad Soul. We are also the creators behind Fahrenheit, a game where we introduced the idea that a story could be played. Working on emotions and narrative has always been our key focus at Quantum Dream, and this is why we created in 2006 a technical demo called The Casting, featuring a virtual actress. This demo was presented on Sony's booth at E3 the same year. We were really delighted with the amazing feedback this demo received worldwide, and this reaction convinced us that people were eager for something more mature and emotional, definitely something different. Today I'm here to tell you more about our next creation, Heavy Rain. For years we wanted to create a different type of experience, not based on repetitive actions or mechanics, but really centered on narrative and emotion. We believe that video games are no longer reserved for kids and teenagers, but that the interactive media is now mature enough to tell more complex stories for an adult audience. Our vision of the gameplay aims to transfer the challenge from the controller to the player's mind, making the experience accessible to a broad audience. We don't use guns, cars, interfaces, puzzles or enemies. We replace them with emotional involvement, empathy, contextual actions, moral choices, and decision making. We believe in a game where the player would actually play the story instead of watching it, where you would be the actor, but also the writer and the director at the same time. We believe in a game where your decisions would change the way the story is told, where your actions would have consequences, where the story would not be told through cutscenes like in most games, but directly through players' actions, in fact, through gameplay. This is what Heavy Rain is about. It is a dark thriller with a mature ambience and evoking themes never used in the game.